So this is it. We are truly in the darkest era of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. The quietest the series has ever been in its 20+ year run. Can you believe that next month it'll be 7 years? 7 years since the release of Kingdom Hearts 3. In about 4.5 months, it'll be 4 years since the reveal of Kingdom Hearts 4. And between the time of Kingdom Hearts 3 releasing at the beginning of 2019 to where we are right now, what exactly has been going on with the Kingdom Hearts franchise? The Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC dropped at the beginning of 2020, which was great. Fantastic DLC. There was also a rhythm game that came out at the end of that year. A complete surprise announcement. No one was expecting another Kingdom Hearts game follow-up to happen that soon after Kingdom Hearts 3. Even though it was a rhythm game, a pretty good one at that, to be fair, and 30 minutes of cutscene. The Kingdom Hearts games did come to PC, which is huge, by the way. That is actually massive. Sword did come to Smash, pretty monumental. It gives Kingdom Hearts this certain level of recognition as an incredibly well-established, iconic RPG franchise. Kingdom Hearts Union Cross wrapped up, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road wrapped up. So there have been some things happening. It's just nothing substantially new. Of course, the biggest things that happened here was the announcement of 2 brand new Kingdom Hearts games. Kingdom Hearts 4, the next mainline entry, and Missing Link. Missing Link was supposed to be the game that would tie us over until Kingdom Hearts 4. Even though it was a mobile phone game, it was looking like a pretty impressive one at that. I liked the look of Missing Link, bar that of the GPS mechanic. I think that gimmick would have gotten old about 6 months after release. As we know, this game got cancelled, flat out cancelled, after years of development. And the signs for Missing Link's rocky development sort of begun from the get-go. There was supposed to be a closed beta test in 2022 that never ended up happening. We went through these constant periods where there was just no information coming out about that game. The social media pages were just dead in regards to communication on what's happening. We eventually got to the point of closed beta tests. They sort of kept coming, and then there were gaps between those, and then there was just, again, months of silence and nothing going on. And within those periods of time, I can't explain to you how many different Reddit posts and forum posts and people talking in amongst each other on the subject of the possibility of Kingdom Hearts Missing Link being cancelled. It was very clear that a lot of people in the Kingdom Hearts community were actually starting to lose faith in this game ever coming out. And what ends up happening? The announcement in May of this year that the game is literally dead. It's crazy to think that Kingdom Hearts once used to be this incredibly active and consistent franchise. The golden years of this series were the very first 10, from 2002 through to 2012. Because at the absolute most, you would have to wait about 1.5 to 2 years before the next release. There was 1 year there in 2010 where Square Enix dropped literally 2 Kingdom Hearts games in 1 year, Recoded and Birth by Sleep. That is totally unheard of now. You will never see that happen again. The games industry now is just such a wildly different space compared to what it was 15 to 20 years ago. The amount of time that is required in order to craft a game now, along with just how much money goes into these budgets, is genuinely ludicrous. If I could have one singular wish granted for the Kingdom Hearts series as a whole, it would be for Square Enix to go back to AA releases. Now, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory definitely was a AA release. The only difference though with Melody of Memory to something like Birth by Sleep is that it's Square Enix experimenting with the Kingdom Hearts brand, trying it out with a different genre. We used to think it was hard work being a Kingdom Hearts fan back during the days before Kingdom Hearts 3 released, even though at that time we were getting remasters upon subtitled entries. There was so much content being thrown our way, but we still managed to complain. Hindsight is an absolute bitch, because those days, by comparison to the days we're currently enduring right now, I would trade what we're doing here now for those days any day of the week. It's crazy to think that we thought that the wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 was so painful. I mean, back then, from 2013 through to 2019, like, it felt like it was. But remembering too that in that time, the same year that Kingdom Hearts 3 got announced, we got 1.5. The year after that, we then got 2.5. 2015, 2016, we finally got a new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, and then we also got Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. 2017, we then got Kingdom Hearts 2.8, which actually did include some new content, along with another Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. 2018, the big Kingdom Hearts 3 promotional cycle begins, and then finally 2019, Kingdom Hearts 3 releases. So the brand was at least active enough in the sense that it kept the community occupied, even though there was still a fair amount of us complaining that we just wanted Kingdom Hearts 3. Whereas now, although there has been stuff, coming out every so often here and there, it isn't anything substantial. And still to this day, I think about that comment that Tetsuya Nomura made back in 2023 at the Kingdom Hearts Second Breath concert, where he randomly took to stage and said to Yoko Shimomura that something had happened at the Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary event that changed or determined the direction of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Yoko Shimomura had no idea what he was talking about, and it was something that he had to discuss with her privately. But it's like, why bring that up in public? Like, what do you mean? What does that mean? Like, you can't just say that in front of everyone. What the fuck does that mean? Bro, we are on dire straits. I've been asking myself this for the past couple of years, but would it have been better to have just remained silent about Kingdom Hearts 4 until the time was right? Until Square Enix knew when the game was coming out, until the game had been substantially developed before revealing it? Or would the situation we're in right now be even worse? I mean, at least with Kingdom Hearts 4 revealed, we know that there is a game that they are currently working on. We know what the game is. We've at least seen pseudo gameplay and some scenes from the actual game itself. I think people would honestly be more miserable and even more angry if we didn't get that trailer back in 2022. But one way or another, it has become very clear to me over these past 4 years almost that there is just some level of serious mismanagement when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts team. Between the shenanigans of Kingdom Hearts Missing Link and its eventual cancellation to the poor communication, I guess, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 4. The screenshots that Square Enix dropped at the beginning of this year, yes, it was cool. And yes, it did distract us there for a bit. But you absolutely know the only reason why they dropped those screenshots was because of the news that came out about Missing Link. These screenshots were literally posted a day after the announcement of Missing Link's cancellation. And because at that point, people were already starting to get fed up, waiting for some type of Kingdom Hearts content, with the bulk of them actually looking forward to Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, only to find out that that game, it's dead, we killed it, we shot it right in the dick. Yeah, people were absolutely pissed off. Bro, things are bad when Everglow gets pissed off. You know the franchise is fucked up somewhere along the lines if this man is taking to social media to express his feelings of complete disappointment. And there is not a single doubt that the social media person for Square Enix and Kingdom Hearts saw the feedback, saw the meltdown that was going on in the Kingdom Hearts space, and decided post these 7 screenshots. That'll keep him busy. But then we're sitting here taking in these screenshots. Finally, after 3 years of waiting for the game, we get a JPEG image, and we're looking at these gameplay images thinking, wait a minute, does this look half-baked? Is the cake batter still fucking raw? The cutscene images, yeah, they look pretty good, actually, pretty good. But I don't know, man, these gameplay images don't scream a game that's been in development for supposedly about 5 years at this point. How naive I was to think that, once Kingdom Hearts 3 had released, we should be receiving Kingdom Hearts titles a little bit quicker, now that Square Enix have the Unreal Engine expertise down on pat. That Kingdom Hearts 3 development there was a little bit rocky, but we're good to go from here on forward. No more speed bumps, it's just full tits ahead. But somehow, some way, we enter into what is now an even longer period of silence compared to what we went through with Kingdom Hearts 3. As we've talked about before, while it's not 100% concrete that Kingdom Hearts 4's development began at the beginning of 2020, it is heavily implied that either December 2019 or January of 2020 were the months that Square Enix began development on this title. And well, yeah, Kingdom Hearts is a little bit of a different case when it comes to its development, as it's not like Square Enix can reuse a lot of assets, as worlds are completely unique, requiring Square Enix to make totally new assets from the ground up. If the game truly did start development back in 2020, God, it's crazy to think that we're looking at an almost 6-year development period. It's not so black and white though, you know, there's other things that we have to think about, like the whole reboot phase and restructure that Square Enix are currently going through. But still, I mean, you know, it doesn't change the fact that the period of time we're currently in right now is the absolute worst for the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Also, what happened to that roadmap that we were showing back in 2020? Like, what? Where did this go? What the fuck happened with this? This was pretty much teasing this, like, active pipeline of multiple Kingdom Hearts projects, and, like, it just hasn't been shown or mentioned or talked about since it was first revealed. Why did you show this? Honestly, man, I feel like a river salmon that's being baited in the great rivers of Alaska. I'm also really confused about Kingdom Hearts' conclusion as well, because while we know that Kingdom Hearts 4 isn't the final game, Tetsuya Nomura last year did mention that he is moving towards retirement. Now, I don't think that that will happen for another 10 years, but that being said, I mean, 10 years isn't a great amount of time for how long it's taking for Kingdom Hearts games to release, because if we're looking at a 6-year development period for one Kingdom Hearts game, it may even be more by the time the actual game comes out. Realistically, how many more games does Tetsuya Nomura actually have in him? Because of this time frame, most of us are looking at Kingdom Hearts 5 to be the very last Kingdom Hearts title. I do think that it would have been a smart move on Square Enix's behalf to at least drop some form of actual content for Kingdom Hearts 4, whether it be a 1.5 or 2 minute visual just depicting that, hey, the progress is going great with the game. This is some of the features that you should look forward to, because I understand that it seems that the company want to wait until the game is within about a year of release before showing anything more. But honestly, better that than to just reveal the game back in 2022 and then have close to basically nothing on it for multiple years after. Because I spend a lot of time in this one small community of the gaming sphere, and I can tell you that I have never personally experienced the morale in this community to be as low as it is right now. This is my end of the year rant. It's been building up for a while. Look, I got patience, man. I really do. If you're gonna be a Kingdom Hearts enjoyer, then the number one virtue you need to learn is patience. And you know, if anything, I am kind of, in a weird way, like 50% of me at least, is sort of grateful for these quiet periods that we've had, because for me anyway, in my content creation sort of life and space, it's allowed me to focus on new types of content, which has been really enjoyable. It's been nice to sort of step out of my comfort zone and attempt content that I've wanted to do for many years now. Genuinely, I think also for my mental health, because, you know, after talking about one video game franchise like Mickey Mouse, zippers, belts, keys, big-ass clown shoes for like more than 10 years, that'll do something to a man. As we know, the Game Awards is only about a week away, and I know most people are just like not expecting Kingdom Hearts. I think at this point, collectively, everyone is just like, pack it up, fellas. Like, we don't even care anymore. Kingdom Hearts 4? Who? What? When? Where? No, I think that people are just like, f it. Like, let's just give me a new Tetris game. Is there a new Tetris game? Just give me something. I don't give a shit. We're waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. If, you know, that game is ever gonna come out, God, sometimes I really fucking hate the modern games industry. The cope aga that I am huffing on right now is that, yeah, I'd like to see a TGA Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, like I've been saying, and then, you know, 2027 release, begin the marketing cycle kind of summer of next year in June. But bro, we're parched. And the other thing too is we're aging. We're getting older. My guy, I was 24 when Kingdom Hearts 4 got revealed. I turned 28 like 2 weeks ago. I am now 2 years off 30! Not to mention, I was also 21 when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out! At this rate, I will actually be f***ing 30 by the time Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out. Man, I love having some first world issues, dude. I apologize about releasing a piece of content that is literally just a fully grown man complaining about a Disney Japanese video game. But I'm up to my limit. Like, I'm up to my limit! And I also mentioned too on stream earlier this year that like if there's no Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer this year, I'm shaving off my eyebrows. I was that fucking confident, but now it's like why did I say that? I already went through it once. Damn it, I'm probably gonna be doing it again. Alright fellas, thank you so much for tuning into today's piece of content, if you can even call it that. Be sure to share your thoughts and opinions, because I'm sure you have some in the comment section down below. Massive shout outs to my patrons and YouTube members. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and we'll talk again real soon.